Hello and thank you for your interest. Maybe you have seen that I talk about the so-called sound current. This is also called the sounding word of God or heavenly sound of spheres, for example. Whoever listens to the sound can get final salvation through it. This is the salvation Christians desire. Revelation 14:2 relates to this topic quite nicely. This is also called the Song of Heaven. And I heard a sound from heaven, like the roar of many waters and the loud rumbling of thunder. And the sound I heard was like harpists strumming their harps, and they sang a new song before the throne and before the 4 living creatures and the elders. And no one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. Here is what a woman tells us about a personal rapture dream. Listen carefully, since it is really meaningful. You can see this part directly by clicking the link in the description. The scene shifted and I was laying in a bed. I guess I was trying to go to sleep and I started hearing like this really loud ringing in my ear. It was so loud and it just kept getting louder and louder and louder. I sat up and was holding my ear. Sometimes your ear just rings, but this was loud. And then the sound transitioned and started to become a violin, playing this beautiful, beautiful music. And it started changing. Other instruments as well started playing with. And I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. What a beautiful song this is. It kind of reminded me of something that you would hear at a wedding when the bride is coming down the aisle. A big fancy wedding. And they play this beautiful violin music as they are walking. That's what it sounded like. Then the soft voice, very soft, just in my ear, because it didn't seem to be coming from anywhere else. It was just in my ear, but it was so soft. Okay, rise and come, it's time to go. Let's go, it's time. He's here, he's here. In the comments, someone called Botgan Dragomir reports an own sound current experience. I also had a dream recently where my ears rang so loud that I started feeling physical vibration in my ears. Another dream on YouTube also relates to the sound current in a really impressive way. Here are some of the most important parts from that. Again, you will find the link in the description. And because the voice was so loud, like inhuman roaring, it created these waves that I could see around me, which possibly made the whole thing around me look blurry. The entire classroom froze, and I was still seeing those strange waves around me, and then getting bigger and bigger, and I knew they were from the loud sound I was making as I screamed at her. These waves, they looked like dust, would look like in the light, so orange, sparkly, but with light between the waves. Also interesting is a comment to this video. Let me recite. This is from Amy Josephson. Feeling an impact against the right side of my head, especially my right ear. It was almost like a percussive impact. I don't remember a sound. It was so powerful that as soon as I startled awake, I physically grabbed my head. I could still feel the residual feeling of the impact. Isn't this remarkable? She did not listen a sound, but when there is a power, sound or even light are not far. Such experiences might start in such a way. This is about energy, which can be perceived as sound or light, but also as a sensation, a feeling. Just try to listen to the sound current for yourself on the right side. Thank you for listening.